So, the testing procedure. We are going to fill out the back sheet form first by me asking her questions. This one. So, it's a script, so you have to read, or she's going to fill it out. You must enter your name, the date, and your dominant hand in the spaces provided on the score sheet. Today's date is. Do not fill out any part of the form. The series of tests that you are going to take will measure your eye, hand, finger coordination, and gross motor skills. The tests are timed, so you must complete each as quickly as you can. This is on page 5.
I love her voice.
Okay. So this is the placing test. The object of this test is to see how fast you can put the discs into the holes of the board using only one hand. You will want to use your dominant hand. You must begin on your right, pick up the bottom disc and insert into the top hole of the board. Now you must pick up the next disc into the next column on the right, and so on. You'll move from right to left on this test. Once you've completed one column, repeat the previous sequence in the second column until you have filled the entire board. You may hold the board with your free hand if you wish to do so. Do you remember the order in which you pick up the disc and place them down?
Yeah.
Okay. You must make sure that all of the discs are fully inserted into the holes of the board before the trial is complete. If you dropped a disc, you must pick it up and insert it into the proper hole before the time is stopped. Your score will be the total number of seconds it takes to complete several trials. We will record the time of each trial separately. When you finish one trial, we must rearrange the board and discs into the starting position before starting another trial. Please do not touch the disc until you hear further instruction. So you do your stopwatch and you have to log. So for the practice trial, we are going to say, you're going to say go, and you can provide assistance if necessary. So you will begin the first, you can do practice trial. Let's do the practice trial. So you say go. She starts her practice trial. And she goes all the way to the end. And then she stops. And then once she's finished,
The whole thing.
the whole thing. Alright. So they're gonna start the actual trials now. Put your hands on the first disc. Ready? Go. And then she does it the whole board. And then you record the time.
I don't know what.
Yeah, because we have to flip them. Great job! Faster! You're doing great! Should I help you?
Nope.
Go. Timer. Ding, ding, ding. We'll say a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe 4.
And then you do it, I think she said do 2 trials usually. So you would do this a second time. And you would just pull this one to the back, put this one in front of it. So, but not right now. We're going to do the training test now. So, you're going to do the same thing. So this is called the turning test. The object of this test is to see how fast you can pick up the disc with one hand, turn them with the other hand, and replace the disc back into the holes of the board. With your left hand, pick up the block from the upper right-hand corner. Turn the disc while passing it to your right hand and return it to the original hole in the board with the bottom side facing up. You must work to your left across the board on the top row. So like with your right, turn to your left. Now with your right hand, you're going to pick up, starting in the second column, you're going to pick up the first disc, block in the second row, first block in the second row, and turn the disc while passing it to your left hand. You're going to do that in a snake pattern. Turn the disc while passing it to your left hand and return it to the original hole with the bottom side facing up. You will work with your right until you complete the entire row. As you work back to the left and the third row, you will use your left hand to pick up the disc in your right hand to return it back to the original hole, working back to your right on the fourth row. You must use your right hand to pick up the disc in your left hand to return it. You must make sure that all of the discs are fully inserted into the holes of the board before the trial is complete. If you dropped a disc, you must pick it up and insert it into the proper hole before the time is stopped. Your score will be the total number of seconds it takes to complete several trials. We will record the time for each trial separately. When you finish one trial, the board and disc should already be in the starting position for another trial. In other words, the opposite color of the disc is now exposed. Please do not touch the disc until you hear further instructions. So they can do a practice trial if they wanted to. They don't have to. They do a practice trial with probably 2 rows. And then you say, put your left hand on the disc in the top right-hand corner of the board. Ready, go. And you do it. And you stop. Put your... Oh, no, you keep going. I lied. You keep going. Sorry. That was for the second trial. You do the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah. Sorry, I second-guessed myself. Keep going. Faster. Remember, you're being timed, so complete each trial as quickly as possible. Freaking braids. And you stop the timer. This is gonna be